eyes and her future. She keeps running unconcernedly and bursts into tears. A series of images appear instantly in her mind. Mouse forced to eat dog food. Tiger is nearly starving, and her husband is sick enough to die in a prison. Only things keep repeating like thousand cuts in her heart. In a second, she supposed that the death is the best way to escape from grief. She drowned herself in the river as the only way out of poverty. Fortunately, the God gives her another chance to live and fight for her family. The Vietnam soldier sails and takes her to his village, Mr. Mountain, whose whole family due to famine and brutal exploitation of landlords. No surrendering to his fate, he joined the revolution to rescue the people who have the same plight. He becomes a real soldier and waits for a chance to revolt. The next morning at Mr. Mountain's house, it seemed that there is a symmetry between Mr. Mountain and Miss Hen.
Who are you? And why am I here?
Why did you kill yourself? I'm the one who saved you last night.
Why did you save me? I have no reasons to continue my life. Because of the godforsaken taxes, my husband was sent to prison, and I had to sell my beloved daughter painfully.
Anyway, they're still alive. The only thing you must do now is to keep living to protect them. I am the one who lost everything, not you. Revolting is the best way to overturn these wicked rulers. Don't let them abuse their power.
But how can we do that?
Of course, we can. Have you ever heard about the word revolution?
After being encouraged by Mr. Mountain, she overcome her miseries and decided to become a soldier, not only to protect her family, but also to save the country. But now she has to hide and work secretly to avoid being captured. As time goes by, the homesickness can't stop her anymore. She trembles for the storm hell, but the God shocks her fate again.
Miss Hen, is that you? Where have you been so long? Your family was ruined.
I finally found a way to save our country from the rulers. But what happened to my family?
Your husband and your child couldn't hold out anymore. They all died. And mouse and tigers become the slave for the rulers. And I don't know whether they are still alive or not.
She collapses on the ground and cries inconsolably. She yells with pain and runs away. But Mr. Mountain stops her. After a moment of being calm, she realized that overthrowing this cruel regime is the only way of revenge for innocent people. She is quietly active in the revolution and waiting for the right time.
Don't. Calm down. Can you kill them by yourself, or you will die and everything stop here?
But what should I do now?
Just wait.
5 years later, the right set of conditions lets the revolution occurs. Miss Hen, along with other soldiers, fight against the cruel landlords to win the land back for the poor. While the revolution is going up to its climax, Miss Hen suddenly hears someone calling her. That sound reminds her of her dear daughter, Mouse. She turns back and sees a little girl. It's Mouse. Her daughter is so skinny with a bunch scare on her skin. She's limping to her mother when suddenly she's shot down by the rich man. In a short while, Mouse's clothes are stained red by her blood. She screams and runs over to her daughter. She carries Mouse on her back and hopes for a miracle. This time, Fortune smiles on her. Mouse is survived.
My daughter. Is anybody there? Save my daughter! Save my daughter!
Giving me life wasn't easy. Your lullabies put me to sleep. You'll always hope your child would make you proud. For your loving foolish children, you have sacrificed your future plans. You supported my whole journey, each step. I keep
Mel.
all your advice with me. You love me more
Thanks
than
God
life
you're awake. I'm so sorry for all these things.
wishing for my hand.
I understand, but Mom, you have to promise not to leave me alone.
I swear. But how did you get there?
I heard about the world revolution. I tried to escape from that evil, and then I met you.
Help me.
Oh, my daughter.
Do you know I love you so? It's hard to put in words how I feel. You are the star in the sky guiding me.
In the end, the battle ends successfully. Miss Hen and Mouse are reunited with happiness after 5 years of separation. Mouse can continue with her study, and Tiger is recalled from the rulers. Miss Hen and Mr. Mountain play an important role in the revolution. The Vietnamese Communist Party's flag is hung respectfully in her house as a savior of the country and her family. She awakes back from the present because of Mouse's voice. She stands up and winds her eyes, smile as a signal of ending the suffer days.
I keep all your advice with me. You love me more than life itself. Wishing for my happiness